Hello. Yeah, sorry, Shark. I will not be modding you. I think that would be a tad bit disastrous if I did. You're also just unsubbed. Okay, first off, you're not subbed in the first place. Plus, you're busy. You're a busy lad. Oh, wait. Let me... There we go. Unsub, unsub. Okay, I see. You're pulling a... Petchik, you're fired. Thank you. I'm just tweeting real quick. There we go. I don't know, this has some banging ass music right off rip. Just gonna post. Okay. Honorary. Alright. I figure we can go ahead and start this. A friend of mine sent me this game and I wanted to try it out. I'm gonna go crazy fucking trying it. The art is pretty, so choose a skin color? Oh. Well, already off the bat, these skin colors are not very inclusive. Oh, right off rip. Okay. Geto announced a terroristic attack a few days ago. Since you were an alumni, you knew it was only a matter of time before you'd be contacted to help. But what you didn't expect was for Gojo Satoru himself to be the one to call you. Gojo called me, eh? Crazy. Nor did you expect a mirror with a frame made out of bones. Heh. Whoa, the art's crazy in this. You feel an eerie pull towards it, as though it's calling out to you. The frame rattles softly, almost as if it's alive. Oh, creepy, right? Whoa. Gosh, the art is so nice in this. Gojo's voice startles you from behind, his breath hot against your ear. My ear? Alright, buddy. Back the fuck up. If I can feel your breath on my ear, it's a little too much. You jump and shoot him a glare, but he only chuckles, clearly amused. He steps closer to the mirror, towering over you. He was already tall when you met him years ago, but now he's even taller, more imposing. I'm also just a short lady. He looks different, yet somehow the same. Maybe it's the boyish, mischievous look that never quite leaves his face. This is like younger Gojo as well. He's got the bandages instead of like his regular black blinders. I don't know who to call it, blinders or what. When did the school get this? 2 years ago, I think. He touches the mirror lightly, fingers brushing the frame as it rattles again. The Mirror of Echoes. It's made from the remains of a sorcerer who could control time. Ah, a time guy. Some say it can send people back, but no one who's tried has ever returned. Well, if they get sent back, you know, that means I'd have to find it, right? This game is a little loud. Yeah, that seems a little bit better for my voice. Some say it can send people back, no one's ever returned. You frown. Your curiosity piqued. You know what they say about curiosity. And how exactly is this supposed to help me see further into the future? Your curse technique allows you to see the glimpses of possible futures, but only up to a week ahead. With the attack looming weeks away, that won't be enough. It's not guaranteed to work, just a hunch of mine. But you know, I'm always right. Yeah. That grin. It's the same one he wore 10 years ago when you were students together. You shake your head lightly. Some things never change. Nah, they do. I'm even more handsome now, if that's possible. Alright, Gojo. You fake a gag, and he pouts dramatically. Hey, do I have to? Okay. Show your senpai some respect. Did I really just say senpai in fucking 2025? Jesus. You can't help but laugh at his exaggerated offense. For a moment, it feels like the old days. Back when everyone was still together. You, Gojo, Shoko, Nanami, Hibara, and Geto. But after Hibara's death and Geto's betrayal, the group fractured. Naturally so. A death usually does that. Gojo Siwa. Gojo Siwa. I guess Gojo Siwa is my senpai. But if we're the same age, he wouldn't. Would he be my senpai? If in this storyline, if we technically went to school together, would he be my senpai? That's usually if someone's older than you. As if my weeb stuff. Hello, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Hope you enjoy your time while I play this Geto Dating Sim thing. The art is really pretty in it so far. It's not like too terribly cringy or bad right now. You left to work overseas, never finding the courage to ask Gojo about what happened. Distance was a convenient excuse to avoid the conversation. That it always is. So what do I do? You want me to see how Geto's going to attack, right? That was not the right inflection for that. Gojo nods and steps toward the mirror. Without hesitation, he leans in, letting his head and torso vanish into the surface like it's a pool of water. Only the lower half of his body remains visible. The important half, right? You just stare at him, unsure whether to be confused or impressed. He wiggles his hips playfully. Careful, I'm gonna push you in. Come on. With a sigh, you step closer, placing your hand on the mirror's frame before dipping your head inside. How did I hear him? His head was in the mirror. Supposedly in the past. Gojo's grinning face greets you, but beyond that, there's only total darkness. Can we walk inside? You can. I'll stay here in case you need help getting back, or, you know, if something happens. How comforting. Did your time abroad make you forget who I am? I'm still the strongest, you know. Yeah, but fuck you. That's what I think. Nothing is going to happen to you while I'm here. Reassuring! You sigh, a little resigned but knowing he's right. Alright. You can't. Is this a Gojo dating sim or a Geto dating sim? You can't say that's my girl and expect me to not be like, not. I'm a fold. I'm a fold. That's my girl. You step fully inside, and the sound of your footsteps echo like water splashing beneath your feet. Echoing around you are voices, soft, broken murmurs that send chills down your spine. They sound like lost souls, trapped and fading. Or maybe it's the mirror playing tricks on you. You take a deep breath. Foresight. Gosh, that's so cool. I love, like... Hi! I'm playing a Geto Dating Sim, a Jujutsu Kaisen dating sim. It's called Beyond the Darkness. A friend of mine sent it to me, and the art looked really pretty. So I wanted to, just finally kind of take some time to check it out, to see, you know, to see what it's about. I'm curious. I'm very curious. The art so far looks very pretty. You activate your curse technique, and the light spreads, from your feet illuminating the network of water paths. Hello, Heretic. Thank you. Thank you for following. I hope you enjoy. Hopefully nothing too crazy happens. Each one reflects the possible future flickering images, passing swiftly through the darkness. The future ahead of time moves. The more these images are swallowed by the void. Can you see it? Yeah, can you? No. Only the cursed energy flowing around. Wow. Gojo Satoru, the bearer of the 6 eyes, can't see something? Shocking. Hi, Drew! Hello, hello! Thank you for joining the stream. I've got to have at least one flaw. His usual arrogance slips as his voice lowers, becoming more serious. Can you see the attack? I'll go check. Don't go too far. Trust me, I don't know how far I'm going to be going. It's completely dark, remember? You follow the water until you see the beginning of the attack. The curses flooding the streets. And Geto. He looks so different from the boy you once knew. The kind upperclassman that helped you when you were facing your own demons, close to doing something reckless. That hid his own problems, even when he himself was suffering so much. The boy that you fell in love with. So I already have, I have preconceived feelings. I see. Your heart hurts as you see the possible futures. In one of them, Geto dies, either by the hand of Gojo or a powerful student with a cursed spirit. In another, Geto kills thousands of people. From that point, many water courses start to spread. Following each of them would take a long time and wouldn't make much sense, since one small thing can change the possible futures completely. You avert your gaze from the visions and start to walk back where Gojo is. How did it get like this? It all began with Rico... I fucking forgot how to pronounce that. This is a Jujutsu Kaisen dating sim. A friend sent it to me. The art looked beautiful. It was very intriguing. I've been saving it for a good time. And today seemed as good as any. So, I'm, getting down and dirty with it, I guess. How did it get like this? It all began with Riko Amanai's death and it spiraled downward from there. Yeah, fire, right? Thank you. If only you paid more attention. If only you insisted more when Geto started to isolate himself. If only you could change things. A flicker in the water catches your attention. It's you, jumping into the water, diving into the past to meet a younger Geto. Your heart skips a beat, and you drop to your knees, tracing the water's path with wide eyes. Hey, what did you see? You follow the vision backward, piecing together how it works. Reverse curse technique. That's the key to accessing the past. I can go back. What? I figured it out. In one of the timelines, I can go to the past. It's possible. You can feel Gojo's shock, even through the bandages covering his eyes. Without giving him a chance to respond, you activate your technique. Curse technique reversal. Reminiscence. A single path glows brighter than the others, guiding you towards the past. Your heart pounds as you step forward. Gojo grabs your arm as you walk past, his body still half outside the mirror. Stop. It's the past. It's done. We blame ourselves for not helping him. I can fix it. You try to pull away, but his grip tightens. His voice softens as he says your name. Don't. We don't know what this will do to you. You glance at the splintering future behind you, all flickering and shifting. You could check what happens, but your cursed energy is already draining. Time is slipping away. You could end up trapped here, lost, forever, just another voice in the darkness. But something inside urges you forward. You have to go. If I can pull this off, I'll save so many people. I'll save Geto. I refuse to give up on him. Silence lingers between you. You never stopped loving him, did you? No. Slowly, Gojo loosens his grip, sighing. You better come back in one piece. One Piece reference? Deal. You nod, even though you both know it's a gamble. Everything started with Amanai. If you can fool Toji Fushiguro and stop her death after he's done with me, do it. But don't fight him, for your own good. And if you can't stop her death, there's still key moments that change Suguru. You know which ones, right? You nod. Going on missions alone, absorbing the curses, isolation, Habara's death, Yuki's Tsukumo, the village. You committed them to memory, tried to imagine a future where none of that happened. Maybe it was all preparation to this. Focus on Suguru. Don't mess with anything else. We don't want to trigger something worse. He hesitates before adding softly. And don't die. No promises, buddy. I'm clumsy. I'll try my best. Gojo pauses again, his voice quieter now. Be a better friend to him than I was. I'll make you a better friend too. He laughs, the sound almost bittersweet. Good luck with that. You know how I was. You're still the same now. I was just gonna say that. You haven't really changed that much. He sticks his tongue out and you laugh. For a moment, the tension lifts. Well, see you. Gojo nods as you begin to walk away. His voice calls out one last time. Tell my younger self how handsome he is. He's already full of himself. And tell him not to eat any spicy noodles in 2009. 2009, what throwback. His voice fades as you step further into the mirror, the silence enveloping you completely. Your heart races. The realization hits you like a wave. You're alone now, inside the cursed object that you don't fully understand. The oppressive quiet presses against your chest, but you force yourself to take a deep breath, grounding yourself in the darkness. I'm afraid of the dark, so this would be my worst fucking nightmare. You glance back. The shimmering water path leading to the mirror is still visible. Faint, but there. You can do this. You just need to consult the possible futures again. Find a way back to the present, or perhaps you'll be forced to live through your life all over again. You still don't know how the cursed object truly works, but it doesn't matter. Either outcome is worth the risk. Geto's life and so many others depend on it. With renewed determination, you walk forward, each step echoing in the vast emptiness. As you move deeper, fragmented scenes from your life flicker in the waters around you, drifting backward in time. The memories pull you along, faster and faster, until you reach the day Geto killed the villagers. The sight of it makes your stomach twist, just like it did when you first heard the news. You remember how you couldn't eat that day. The water path guides you to a pool, the flow stopping abruptly, as though time itself has hit a barrier. You kneel, peering into the still surface. It shows you, young, a second year at Tokyo Jujutsu High. This isn't far enough. To save Amanai, you need to go back to 2006, but the door is closed to you. Thank you. Have a great day. I hope your day at work is easy and quick. Thank you for joining. You exhale, slow and steady. You'll have to save Geto another way. felt that I was dreading work today. Hello, Luna. Cool. Heck yeah. Lurking is still there. I appreciate the support. With a final deep breath, you steady your resolve and jump into the water, the cold enveloping it as the world shifts once more. I'm good, Luna. Just going back in time to a younger Geto. Trying to change history. But I'm good. I'm excited for today's stream. Hey, are you okay? Can you hear me? You blink up at him. Geto Suitor, younger, still the boy you once knew, not yet a cult leader. His eyes, warm and concerned, look down at you. He holds out his hand. You reach for it, but as your fingers touch, a shock runs through the both of you, forcing you to pull away for a moment. He frowns, looking at his hand, then tries again. This time, he helps you to your feet. I know, not yet a cult leader is a really fucking funny little thing to put. Not yet a cult leader. Not yet a mass murderer of incentivized fucking genocide. Crazy. What happened? Did you overtrain? Don't push yourself. The art is so pretty. It looks so nice. You glance down at yourself, the Jujutsu High uniform. Somehow, you return to your younger self's body. You're back. I'm okay. Thank you. Don't you have class right now? Nanime and Habara already left. Habara, your throat tightens. You don't know the exact date yet, but the fact that Habara is still alive tells you enough. You're going to save him. But first, you need to understand where Geto's head is at. You take a step and fake a wobble, pressing a hand to your head. Geto immediately grabs your arm, his brows knitting with concern. Are you sure you're okay? I don't know. Could you take me to the infirmary? He nods, supporting you as you walk. The air is filled with the soft fragrance of cherry blossoms in bloom. Spring. You ask him for the time and he checks his phone. April 2007. 8 months since Riko Amanai's death. This is the beginning of Geto's descent, but it's not too late. You can still stop it. Let's not jump right into the sorcerer stuff. Let's just ask him how he's doing. Fine. Lots of missions. But it's our duty as sorcerers. His tone is hollow, like he's trying to convince himself of it. You can already sense the cracks forming in his mental state. You have to act fast before his thoughts turn darker. You remember that during this time, Gojo was isolating himself, consumed by perfecting his curse technique. Geto is starting to do the same. You can't let that happen. You try to change the subject, offering a lifeline. Let's get some ramen together later. I'll invite the others. I can't. I'm really busy these days. Sorry. He brushes off your efforts, distancing himself, just like you feared. Take care of yourself, alright? When he leaves you at the infirmary door, a knot forms in your stomach. He's already starting to isolate himself. You need to find a way to stay close, to be by his side, before he slips further away. I gotta do it! I gotta do it before he becomes a homicidal maniac! No. Why? I might not be special grade like Geto, but I can help. Let me be his partner. The missions Geto and Gojo are too advanced. It's better if they handle it alone. You're still a second year. I'll check Twitter after this. You bite your lip, frustration bubbling up inside you. If you told him you were from the future, would he believe you? Or would it ruin everything? Professor, you know my curse technique, right? Of course. You can see different timelines. He pauses, his eyes narrowing slightly. Did you see something? You nod slowly. Amanai's death affecting Gojo and Geto more than you realize. They need guidance. If not, then someone who can help. But more than that, Geto needs a friend. Someone he can confide in. Please, let me be his partner. Yaga studies you, a frown deepening in the lines on his face. You sound different, more mature. I don't think I should tell him I'm from the future. I feel that may be, I don't know. Let's just say I'm worried. Isn't this just because you're crush on Geto? Your eyes widen. Was it that obvious back then? It's not. Yaga gives you a doubtful look, raising an eyebrow, but says nothing more. You sigh, knowing you can't push too far too fast. Please, Professor, I'll be careful. You give him your best pleading expression and he sighs. A good sign. Fine. But you get any serious injury, even slightly, I'm pulling you out. You can't help but smile that tugs at your lips. Yes, sir. Cool. Alright, going on missions with the boys. Geto sits on a plastic chair, his gaze drifting towards his kohai as she talks to the hospital staff. Patients are being escorted back inside after another curse exercise. He isn't sure how long it's been since she started joining him on missions she wasn't even assigned to. He had tried to protest, telling Yaga it was too dangerous, that she didn't belong in the same battles as him, but it fell on deaf ears. He still doesn't know why she's so persistent in tagging along. It used to be obvious. He knew she had a crush on him. But now it feels different. She seems like a different person. No more furtive glances or nervous stammering in his presence. If anything, he's beginning to wonder if she even likes him anymore. She's just always there, calm, steady, never asking anything of him. Even if he brushes her off, she finds him again, offering a walk around the campus or food after a tough mission. She never seems discouraged, even when he turns her down. It's almost like she's returning the favor for what he did when she was at her lowest. Can she see how close he is to breaking? Maybe it's her grandmother's doing. As one of the higher-ups, she might be pulling strings again, trying to push his kohai into using her foresight for headquarters. He remembers how that nearly broke her a few months back. Or perhaps she saw something in one of her visions. Something about him. Kinda. No, actually it's the music in the game. I was pretty surprised. I didn't think there was going to be music at all, but this music is coming directly from the game. I know, it's so fucking good. The title music, right? The title music was so good too. It was a fucking banger. This music, everything about this game, it's free too. It's on itch. It's a free download. Like, you can obviously support them. I would encourage anyone to donate if they can, because this is beautiful. The art is beautiful. The music is beautiful. Even the story pacing doesn't feel too out of character. Right. It's so good. It's so calming. I really like it. A future where darkness finally wins. It warms him a little to think she's trying to change it, trying to give him a better future. But deep down, he wonders if that's even possible. It's hard to imagine anything good waiting for him. He touches his throat, frowning. She didn't let him absorb the curse this time. She exorcised it before he had the chance. She does that a lot. Keeps him from consuming curses unless they're useful. She seems convinced that absorbing them is bad for him. And maybe she's right. But why does she care so much? It's his job. A sorcerer's duty is to suffer and die so non-sorcerers can live. Non-sorcerers like the ones who clapped when they saw Amanai's corpse. Just as that familiar darkness started creeping in, she sits beside him. The pressure eases from his chest, his body relaxing, just a little. How do you feel? I'm okay, but you? How are those injuries? Are you in pain? I'm alright. Just promise you won't mention it to Yaga. He nods and they fall into silence, the low hum of the TV filling the space between them. The news flickers on the screen. More deaths, more violence. Geto's thoughts twist, dark and bitter, and before he can stop them, the words tumble out. Why do we sacrifice ourselves for these people? Why protect them at all? They don't deserve it. His voice is sharper than he intended, laced with all the anger he's been carrying. His Kohai's gaze follow his to the TV. They're not all bad. He shakes his head. Maybe not, but there are too many bad ones. It poisons the rest. Then he feels her gentle touch on his chin, guiding his gaze away from the screen. She turns his attention to the children being led by nurses to their rooms. This is why we fight. Not all non-sorcerers deserve our help, but we fight for the ones who do. His heart clenches at the sight of the children. Thin, some without hair, their faces pale. He looks away. It's not fair. No, it's not. But we have to carry our burden, just like those kids have to bear the sickness they never deserved. Yeah, this is the game! I'm finally playing it. I'm so happy you could join. It's so good so far. It's so good so far. He turns to her, taken aback by the wisdom in her words. When did she become so insightful? Not too long ago, it was him pulling her out of the depths of her own darkness. Now, she's the one lifting him up. She offers him a gentle smile as she stands up. If you only focus on the bad, it's all you'll ever see. You'll end up blind to the beauty that's still out there. I'm a smart cookie, full of insight. With quiet grace, she picks up the forgotten toy from the floor and hands it to one of the children. They look up at her, eyes lighting up as they clutch the teddy bear tightly, a small smile breaking through the sadness. For a brief moment, the hospital seems quieter. The sterile walls, the beeping machines, the weight of his thoughts all fade into the background. Not the fucking caramel dancing dance. All he can see is her, standing there, reminding him that there's still good in the world. It stirs something in him, how she sees the light in places he thought were lost to darkness, even in himself. It's such a nostalgic emo. I remember seeing so many Naruto caramel dancing little animations on DeviantArt. I'm a DeviantArt kid, by the way, if that tells you anything about me. Fucking love DeviantArt. But I so much. I was big into Naruto, so I saw all of the memes. It's great. Yeah. It's, I like it. You know what? I forgot. I can't really open it right now. Maybe I should. Will it show up on there? No, it won't. Okay. Let me open this. I keep forgetting to do this. Aha! There's me. Oh, you just... Okay. It's the third time watching Naruto. Man, I need to catch back up. It has been so long since I have actually sat down and watched it, but it'll forever hold, like, a very special place in my heart. Very special place in my heart. No, I never finished it. Like, it's because I think that I caught up anime-wise, and then, like, life happened, and then I was kind of ashamed of my weebness. Yeah, no, literally, it was the gateway drug, honestly. Like, you could say, like, Pokemon and Beyblade and Bakugan were, like, the like, technical introduction as kids, but, like, Naruto was, like, the first real anime that, especially, like, series-wise, that I got into. I'm learning now, to get back into things that made me happy, because who the fuck am I to, like, why do I care about what other people think? And it sounds goofy as hell saying it over Jujutsu Kaisen dating sim, but exactly, yeah, and especially growing up, where we grew up, it's, I don't know, I'm taking a step back to enjoy the things that made me happy and not being ashamed or not being embarrassed. Like, I'll make jokes about being a weeb or stuff like that, Yes, definitely. I remember watching Inuyasha for the first time and being taken away by it. I know. I definitely like Toonami was the best thing that perhaps ever happened to my adolescent mind because it played so many different kinds of animes. It played so many different things. Yes, we fucking do. And I think most of us are pretty damn cool. And, I would love to, like, eventually get into doing, like, watch parties and stuff because one of my favorite, dystopian animes of all time is Casshern Sins. And not a lot of people know about Casshern Sins, but it was the art style was so beautiful to me and unique, and the story was so interesting. And I remember watching that one as much as I could. And it was one of the first animes that, like, I watched it most of the way through, give or take some episodes because of, Toonami at the time. But the ending was one of those ones where it's like, like, that was kind of mindfucky. Like, that kind of hit different for real. So, yeah, it's awesome. Definitely. Yeah, Attack on Titan was definitely one of those. And I mean, we lived through that one in real time. Of course, like, these older animes, like, they ended before we even realized kind of what was happening, but Attack on Titan was one that we lived through. And seeing that whole thing play out and the way that ended was insane. It's such a twist that, like, I don't think anybody really expected because, I mean, in the media, and especially, like, everyone likes a happy ending. So most people just kind of expected because, Disney films and other, other films of sorts, people are, I feel like, are kind of afraid to touch on more controversial, more unhappy endings. For sure. I agree. It's definitely, Attack on Titan most definitely has made its name for itself. It's definitely in the top. For nostalgic sake, of course, Naruto and Bleach are definitely, like, much higher up there, but I have more experience with that. But Attack on Titan has definitely made a name for itself, for sure. Man, I could talk about this all day. She returns, a soft smile curving her lips. So, ramen tonight? Before he can stop himself, Geto feels his lips tugging upward, a real, genuine smile breaking through. Just peak all around. I agree. Yeah, let's go. Let's go get some ramen, Geto. Some ramen sounds really good right now. I've got the munchies hella bad today. Geto had almost forgotten what a genuine smile felt like, but now it seems to come more easily, more often. The memory of Amanai's death, the clapping of those people at her lifeless body, still haunts him. A Death Note watch party would be peak as fuck. I recently, within, like, the last year, like, actually took the time to read the whole thing. So fucking good. Death Note is also peak. Dark thoughts stir within, but as the months pass, he learns to let them ebb and flow without holding on to them. Oh no, do you not like Death Note? Okay, you haven't seen the anime. The anime, that was one of the things that also showed up on Toonami. It was definitely very popular at the time. But I chose... You seen the movie? Wait, hold on, are we talking about the live action movie? Oh my god, how the fuck do you see the live action movie first? What? Oh my god. That's fucking insane. That is the sad reality, is that most anime movies are fucking horrendous. That's insane. The ending, yeah, I thought the ending was definitely subpar, but in its entirety was very good. Well, I'm gonna add to that, because wowee, that is an insane fucking bit of lore. I feel like, I know that Light wasn't particularly, spoilers if anybody hasn't seen Death Note or finished Death Note, Light was definitely the villain, but, like, he was one of those villains that you wanted to root for, man. He was one of the ones, like, yeah, like, that, the power most definitely got to his head, but at the very base, at the very core of what he wanted was not a bad thing. I mean, it came out of pure intentions. It's just, unfortunately, power got to his head, and, well, kind of caught up with the lore. Gotcha. It's it's okay, it's okay. Caps make it easier for my blind ass to see anyway. He did, yeah. I know. He was definitely, like, yeah. It started out with pure intentions. He started out with pure intentions. Things just got way too complicated. Honestly. But still peak. Still, I think it's peak. I mean, obviously, I cosplayed as Misa. I want to do that again. I want to do it a bit better, though, next time. Now that I have a camera and better editing skills and better makeup and cosplay skills, I definitely want to do that again. See, yeah. It's definitely, like, I agree. I'm not the most well-rounded with Star Wars lore, but I feel like most villains have... Ooh. Yeah, I may have seen it, but I did also see another Misa thing today, so I'll have to check that. But most villains start out with good intentions. They are just people that have been misunderstood, like, and unfortunately, in order to be heard, like, they have to turn to this, to being a villain, because that's the only time people listen. You have to do crazy shit for people to pay attention to you, which is crazy. But I get it. I mean, I never really, like, I mean, I guess it really depends on, like, the villain, but most villains, like, I definitely, like, have an understanding at the very least. And it's maybe even, like, a small sense of pity, but... yeah, right? Okay, I gotcha. So, I'll definitely check it out, though, because it's peak. It's definitely peak. See, I love tragic characters. I love characters that are quote-unquote evil because of circumstances. That, to me, is the best, most real feeling, like, villains. He owes that to his Kohai, who insisted they all join a 2-day Buddhist retreat. It taught him to let go, even if only a little. She's become the glue holding the group together, always organizing something to bring them closer. Even Nanami can't escape her plans. Especially Nanami. His ass cannot escape me. After dealing with curses day in and day out, it's a relief to do things that feel normal. He only wishes Gojo would join him more often, but he's always so busy. His Kohai constantly nudges him to talk to Gojo about their growing distance, but Geto hesitates. Gojo is the strongest now, with a path set before him that keeps widening the gap between them. Geto can't help but wonder if they'll ever truly understand each other again. Maybe, when the time is right, he'll find the courage to say something. He still has bad days, but they never linger. His Kohai refuses to let him wallow in his thoughts for too long. Sometimes he worries that he relies too much on her presence for his mental peace. But for now, he'll let her be the light that guides him through the shadows until he can find his own light again. Ooh. This is cute. This is cute. I thought this would be a little more explicit, but this is very cute so far. Geto is sitting near the drink machines when Habara arrives, looking dejected. Looking dejected, like a puppy with his tail between his legs. Without a word, Geto buys him a cola from the machine and hands it over. They sit in silence for a moment. Habara's sigh heavy in the air. Our mission got transferred to Gojo-senpai. The one you were so excited about? Habara nods, his shoulders slumping further as he lets out a long, drawn-out sigh. They announced it yesterday. Geto takes a slow sip from his drink, his brows furrowing. The higher-ups changed their minds? That's strange. They never change their minds. Something must have happened. Before he can dwell on it, footsteps approach. A tall, blonde woman saunters up to them, exuding confidence. Geto-kun, what kind of woman is your type? Who are you? I like girls who eat a lot. You must like me, 'cause I'm a big back bitch. Before the blonde can respond, a familiar voice cuts through the air. Oh, you're Yuki's Komo, right? A special grade sorcerer? I've heard so much about you, senpai. You're my inspiration. Yuki stands a little taller, clearly pleased with the praise. Oh, really? Can we talk? I could really use some tips. Pretty please? Yuki hesitates, glancing at Geto, but then nods. Of course, let's walk together. She turns, flashing Geto and Habara a grin and a playful wave. Hell yeah, getting that whole Star Wars book set. Talk to you later. Don't forget to think about my question. As Yuki and his kohai walk away, deep in conversation, Geto raises an eyebrow. What a strange woman. Dude, that must have been frustrating as fuck trying to sign into EA. I would crash out, I think. Don't you think she's changed out of nowhere? Who? Habara points to his kohai, now disappearing into the distance with Yuki. She seems really focused on keeping our group together. She wasn't like that before. She used to talk about leaving the country because of her grandma. Geto glances down at his tiny phone charm dangling from his phone. What did she say the character's name was again? Kuromi? Alright, who the fuck wrote this about me? Who the fuck wrote this about me? I fucking love Kuromi. She'd picked a different charm for each of them, thoughtfully choosing one that matched the personality of everyone in their group. Habara holds up his pinky finger. She even made me pinky promise we'd stay friends. Habara glances thoughtfully towards the door his kohai just walked through. I wonder if she saw something in the future. Geto follows his gaze, his mind turning, his kohai's actions lately. Quick, precise, almost like she knows what's coming before it happens. Yeah, maybe she did. I love when people, oh, it's my POV. I love books that change your perspective on things. I love books that add a nice good bit of lore to things that you already like. That always makes me very happy. Everything's going well. Well, almost. To get Habara and Nanami's mission transferred to Gojo, you had to beg your grandmother. And like a loan shark with that deceptively sweet smile of hers, she made you pay a steep price, demanding that you use your curse technique to foresee the future for her for 2 full weeks. Hang on, is my grandma Mei? Is my grandma Mei? She ain't that old though, right? She pushed for more, but you stood your ground. You're not the same scared little girl you used to be. A few days later, the darkness starts creeping in, filling your vision, gnawing at the edges. You think it's from all the cursed energy you've been burning daily for your grandmother's demands, combined with the energy you spend on missions with Geto. Every time you activate Foresight now, the darkness grows sharper, like it's gaining strength. I wish I took the time to read more. I really want to try this year to take more time to go back to doing the things that I like and not waste so much time with other stuff. I want to get back into reading books because I love reading. I want to get back into doing more art and stuff. That's definitely a goal for me this year. You don't know what will happen when your cursed energy runs out completely, but it's regenerating at a painfully slow pace and never quite to its full capacity. It's like pouring water into a cracked cup. No matter how much you give, it's never enough. Thank you. I will definitely try. I've been having a lot of fun streaming, and I've been keeping a good pace with it. So I definitely think this is going to be something that's Easier for me to keep up with, luckily. Yeah, Disney makes a lot of things non-canon, which does kind of suck. You visit a school doctor, but they find nothing wrong, so you push your worry aside and refocus on your mission. You're here for a reason, and you've already done so much to change Geto's past. I mean path, not past. I guess it is the past, but it's path. My bad. It seems to be working. The group goes out together more. Geto's presence is more frequent. His laughter, less rare. Even Gojo shows up occasionally. The first time he saw you after you arrived, he commented on how strange your cursed energy looked, but you quickly steered the conversation back to the friendship with Geto. You barely had time to get a few words in before he brushed you off, insisting he didn't need your help. Gojo from 2017 had warned you that it'd be difficult. Now you understand. You've accomplished so much, but there's still more to do. You can do this. You're damn fucking right I can do this. I'm a strong, independent woman. The sun dips low in the sky as you arrive at the fateful village of Geto, the place where he would one day kill 112 people. You activate your curse technique, peering into the possible futures. A wave of relief washes over you as you realize that as long as you don't encourage him, Geto won't destroy the village. However, in some futures, he hurts several villagers in a fit of rage. If you're going to get the girls out safely and avoid an altercation, you need to tread carefully. I will do my best. You do activate your curse technique, but the moment you do, darkness swallows your vision completely. You hear the rushing sound of water. Your heart races. What is happening? Geto's voice cuts through the sound, calling your name, sharp and clear. You blink rapidly as the darkness fades, your vision returning. A sigh of relief escapes your lips. Geto's hand is on your shoulder, his eyes full of concern. Are you all right? You look tired. You offer him a small, reassuring smile, even though your legs feel weak beneath you. I'm fine. I think it's best if we split up. Can you handle the curse? I'll talk to the villagers. Alright, just don't push yourself too hard. You nod, watching him walk away as you steer yourself. You have to hold on, just a little longer. The villagers eye you warily as you approach, a mixture of suspicion and awe in their expressions. Like you're something supernatural they don't quite understand. My friend is dealing with the issue, but I can sense there's more to this, isn't there? A woman steps forward, wringing her hands nervously. Yes, how did you know? You keep your tone authoritative but gentle, playing into their superstitions. I'm a shaman. I can feel the spirit's presence. Show me the source of your trouble. It's the girls. They lead you inside one of the homes, and that moment you step in, your stomach churns. Two small girls sit huddled in a wooden cage, their bodies bruised and battered. Nanako and Mimiko. The sight twists something deep inside you. These are the girls who will one day follow Geto loyally. Now, they are nothing but broken children. The sight of their frailty hits you hard, and you understand why this moment would be Geto's breaking point in the original timeline. You convince the villagers to leave you alone with the girls, to talk to them, telling them you can see the monsters too. Their eyes shine. When you are helping them out of the cage, broken by you, you hear footsteps sound behind you. The villagers won't stop complaining about. He freezes when he sees the girls, his eyes widening in disbelief. What? What did they do to them? Let's talk later. I'll carry Mimiko, you carry Nanako. For a moment, he doesn't move. He's too stunned, his eye glued to the girl's injuries. Geto, focus. We need to get them out of here. Breathe. He closes his eyes, his chest rising and falling as he regains control. When he opens them again, he looks more composed. You lift Mimiko onto your back, and Geto gently picks up Nanako. She wraps her small arms around his neck. How could they do this? I know. We could kill them. All of them. The rage in his voice matches the fire burning in your own chest. You know agreeing with him will ruin everything you've worked so hard for. This is... we have to not go down this path, Geto. Killing them isn't the answer. These people will face consequences, but not like this. He bites his lip, clearly struggling with the fury inside him. Fine. Let's just get out of here. As you head toward the car, the villagers gather, blocking your path. Bites his lip. Yeah, it's a little warm in here. Yeah, he surely does. Me, it wants me. As you head toward the car, the villagers gather, blocking your path. Where are you taking them? Mimiko clutches you tighter. They're coming with us. Move aside. A man's hand clamps down on your arm, his grip tight and unyielding. We want to see them exercise right here. Kill them. Geto's fist flashes out in a blur, slamming into the man's face with a sickening crunch. The force sends him crashing onto the ground, blood spurting from his nose. Damn! Punch the fuck out of him. Something like that again, and you'll regret it. The villagers shrink back, fear replacing their defiance. You and Geto carry the girls away, keeping your steps steady and careful. When you've put enough distance between yourselves and the villagers, you slow your pace. What's going to happen to us? We're taking you somewhere safe. You don't have to be afraid anymore. The girls exchange a hopeful glance, a small spark of light returning to their eyes. You glance at Geto and you find him already watching you, his gaze intense. You smile at him, and for a moment, he smiles back. You release the breath you hadn't realized you were holding. You did it. I saved the village! You take the girls to a hotel. They're curled up together on the bed, fast asleep, their small bodies finally at rest. Geto stands by the side. That's a strange sounding sentence. Watching them with a mix of concern and uncertainty. What are we going to do? His voice is quiet, like he's only now realizing the full weight of what you both did. You wonder how he can manage to raise them before, but you're certain he can do it again. Especially now, because this time he won't have to do it alone. In 2 years, Gojo will go after Megumi Fushiguro. Maybe Geto can convince him to help the girls in the same way. If it's Geto asking, you doubt Gojo would refuse. And with the backing of his clan, the girls would be supported financially as well. We need to talk to the others. Professor Yaga will know what to do. Suddenly, your vision darkens, the familiar sensation being pulled into the void creeping in. The sound of rushing water fills your ears, louder than ever before. Panic grips your chest. You don't know what to do. You're already using what little cursed energy you have left to fight against the pull. Geto's voice slices through the fog, calling your name. You blink, your vision clearing just enough to see him gripping your arm, eyes filled with concern. What's happening to you? You wish you knew. All you can tell is that your cursed energy is draining, and fast. You can either keep fighting, draining your reserves, or surrender to the darkness and face whatever comes next. I'm a fighter, baby, and I'm stubborn. You summon every last ounce of cursed energy, forcing the darkness back to the edges of your vision. I'm fine. Just tired. Geto doesn't look convinced, but he lets it go for now. You both sit in silence, the weight of everything heavy between you. Did you see something in the future? What do you mean? You keep interfering, showing up out of nowhere, trying so hard to keep the group together, keeping me company. You hesitate. The answer balanced on the tip of your tongue, wondering if you should finally say it. But instead, you opt for something safer, something he can handle. I saw some things I didn't like. I'm just trying to change them before it's too late. Do you think it's working? You think of all the things you've managed to alter so far, the changes in Geto's path, the way his future seems brighter now. You smile, though it feels bittersweet. Yeah, I think so. He nods, and the silence stretches between you again. I appreciate it, how you've been there for me. Things would have been so different if you hadn't been around. You did the same for me back then. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. He pauses, as if weighing whether to say something more, but then he shifts, the moment slipping away. Instead, you talk about everything and nothing. His plans for the future, how he wants to make sure the girls are taken care of, that they have a better life, how he'll try talking to Gojo. You listen, feeling your heart swell with affection for him. You realize that you'll always love him, every version of him, but each love is different, a reflection of who he is in that moment of time. Hours pass, filled with the shared stories and whispered conversations until exhaustion pulls him under. He falls asleep beside the girls, their tiny forms cuddled against him. That's when you feel it, the darkness, more insistent than before, creeping rapidly into your vision. Thank you! Have fun! Thank you for joining. This should be a VOD after, so I'll post it, so if you wanted to see the rest of it, it should be posted shortly after that. So thank you for joining. Your chest tightens as you feel as you stifle a cough, pain spreading like a dull ache. You need air. Yeah, step out into the body. So, man, this art style is just so nice. Hopefully, I get a good ending. Bye-bye. Every step outside makes your body feel heavier, your breath shorter. The lights flicker, shadows twisting like phantoms at the corners of your sight. The sound of rushing water roars in your ears, drowning out everything else. You fumble for your phone, trying to send Geto a message, but the darkness swallows you whole before you can finish. Uh-oh. Trouble in paradise. Now we're back to Geto's POV. Geto wakes up in the middle of the night. She isn't there. He tries to call her number, but it goes to voicemail. The girls are still asleep when he quietly steps out the room. The streets are empty, the faint hum of the city noise in the background, but no sign of her. A sinking feeling grows in his chest. Then he sees it, her phone charm, the one that she always carries, lying on the pavement under the streetlight. His heart clenches. She wouldn't just drop it. Something's wrong. Geto stares at the charm for a moment, a cold unease crawling up his spine. He picks it up, his grip tight. Where did she go? Where did I go? Huh? Right. October 2007. It's been a month since she's gone, disappeared out of nowhere. The girls always ask about her. I don't know what to say. What can I say? That I have no idea where she is? That she vanished without a trace and I can't find her? I checked the cameras around the hotel. She was there and then she wasn't. Gone. Just like that. Sorcerers analyzed the surroundings and there was no sign of a scuffle. It makes no sense. Why would she leave without saying anything? I asked her grandmother, but she didn't seem to care. Barely upset. like losing a valuable hunting dog. Satoru says he can't sense her energy anymore, but I'm not giving up. Dang. January 2008. Wow, that's a large gap. She's gone, and I can't find her. It's been 4 months. It's like she's vanished off the face of the earth. I keep replaying our conversations, our missions. Did I miss something? Could I have stopped her from leaving? Every time I think about it, I get tangled up in what ifs, but there's never an answer. Sometimes I swear I see her. In a crowded street, in the distance. Just a glimpse. The back of her head, or her profile. My heart skips every time, thinking it's her, hoping it's her, and then it's not. It never is. The hope disappears just as quickly as it came. It's pathetic. I know it is. I'm clinging to something that's already gone. Hey yo, where did the Venom 19-inch cosplay come from? Where did that... This is a serious moment right now. Where did that come from? Come on, man. Where even was I? Geto! Yeah. I may be in a bad ending right now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is part of it or not. Where was I? It's pathetic. I know it is. I'm clinging to something that's already gone. Everyone says the same thing. Move on. But how can I when it feels like she's still there, just out of reach? I've started visiting the places we used to go. I don't even know why. It's like some twisted part of me believes that if I retrace our steps, I'll find her. That something will fall into place. But there's nothing. Just more emptiness. Oh yeah. I've been seeing a lot of fucking Venom, oh, the fucking cosplay! You seen that? I hope I got the good ending. I'm kind of, like, gone right now. September 2008. Final year at Jiu-Jitsu High. Shoko's talking about medical school, and Satoru thinks he'll become a teacher, though I can't imagine him teaching anyone. Maybe I'll do the same, since the girls will be here soon enough. Satoru is helping with them. He pretends not to care, but I think he misses our kohai too. Thank you. I keep forgetting to put her on, but I remembered yesterday and today. I'm gonna try to keep remembering it. It's a whole separate program that I have to remember to open, so. During the day, I focus on missions, on school, but at night, I lie awake, staring at the ceiling, wondering where she is, what she's doing, why she left, why she didn't say goodbye. It's not just memories anymore, it's frustration, it's anger. Why did she leave me like this? I was holding everything together and then she left me to figure it out all alone. My light still isn't strong enough and I'm terrified the darkness will return. I have my friends, the girls, but it's not the same. Sometimes I wish she'd never come to my life at all, rather than leave me with this pain. March 2009. It's been 2 years, almost. We graduated from Jiu-Jitsu High today. I thought it would feel more like an accomplishment. People congratulated me, but something was missing. Someone. She should have been here. Sometimes the bitterness towards non-sorcerer creeps back in. I can feel it, like a slow poison. But then I remember her words, her smile, and it stops me. Even though she's gone, she's the light keeping me from sinking into the darkness. Satoru's decided to be the benefactor of the 2 other kids, Megami and Tsukumi. Tsukumi. He says it's to help his plan of making the new generation stronger, but I know he cares. Himiki and Nanako will have more company now. We took them to the ramen place we used to go, her ramen place. Satoru, being Satoru, ordered the spicy noodles because the kids called him a chicken. He's still regretting it. Me? I'm just pretending to enjoy the food. I don't even know why I keep going there. Maybe I'm hoping she'll show up. Maybe I'm just hoping for something that's never going to happen. Oh, now he's a man. I wish I could see it. April 2010. I'm a teacher now, alongside Satoru, no less. Nanami and Habaru graduated, and we're the ones teaching the next generation. It's strange, seeing how the cycle repeats itself. But no matter how much time passes, I can't stop thinking about her. I look at our pictures together, trying to hold on to the memories before time erases them completely. It's all I have left. It's been 3 years, and I still can't shake the feeling that she's out there, somewhere. It doesn't make sense, but it's there, gnawing at me. She's like a distant light that I keep reaching for. Something I can never quite grasp, but can't bring myself to let go of either. Oh, he's losing it. White Day, 2011. It's White Day. Everywhere I look, people are exchanging gifts, celebrating. I wonder what it would have been like to celebrate it with her. I never thought about it back then. I didn't realize how much I cared. Or maybe I did, but I was too afraid to admit it. The more time passes, the more I start to miss her in ways I didn't expect. Not just as a friend, but as something more. I think about what it would have been like if we had more time together, if things could have been different. Would we have made a good couple? But it's too late now, I know that. And yet, I still let the images of what could have been fill my mind. Sometimes I feel like they're going to consume me. Not gonna lie, this is sad as fuck. June 2012. I thought by now I'd have let her go, but I haven't. I can't. It's been 5 years and she's still everywhere, in my dreams, in my thoughts. I see her face every time I close my eyes. I hear her voice in the silence. I've tried to move on. I've tried being with other people, but every touch feels wrong. Every time I'm with someone else, it's like I'm betraying her, like I'm cheating on this version of her I've built in my mind. It doesn't matter that she's gone now. It doesn't matter that she's gone, that we were never together like that. It feels real now. She's mine, even if it's just in my head. But it's not real. I know it's not real. I wonder how much longer I can keep doing this. How much longer I can keep holding on to something that's not there. But the thought of letting her go, it feels like giving up. Like losing the only part of her I still have. Like losing a part of myself. April 2013. I'm going to the ramen shop tomorrow, the one we used to go after missions. One last time. I've been holding on to this for 6 years. 6 years of wondering, of hoping, of searching. But I'm tired now. I'm so tired. I can't keep chasing something that's not there. I can't keep living like this. So tomorrow, I'll go to the ramen shop. One last time. And then, I'll let her go. I didn't enjoy that. I'm not gonna lie, that's sad. When you open your eyes, all you see is darkness. Your body aches, a dull, heavy pain weighing you down. It feels like you're drifting, floating through water. Your cursed energy trickles back, weaker than before, but it's something. You close your eyes, and when they open again, you're standing in Tokyo. You blink, disoriented. Everything looks different. Your clothes have changed. Glancing around, you spot a billboard. The date, 2013. 6 years have passed. 6 years? How? Your heart races. There's no time to question how you lost those years. You need to know what happened to Geto, to everyone. You've worked so hard, done everything in your power to make sure that they would be well, that they would be happy. Tokyo Jujutsu High is the only place that might have answers. You begin walking, your mind reeling, calculating. Geto must be 23 now. A voice, familiar, calling your name. You freeze, heart stuttering in your chest as you slowly turn around. It's him! Look how pretty! Ah! This art style is so nice! And there he is, Geto. He pushes through the crowd, his movements urgent, parting people effortlessly as he rushes out of the restaurant. The sight of him hits you like a punch to the gut, stealing the breath from your lungs. He's stunning. In the other timeline, you'd only seen glimpses of him as an adult through photographs, never up close. But now, standing just a few feet away, he's even more captivating. Taller, stronger, his presence magnetic. He's dressed simply, in casual clothes that somehow make him look even more devastatingly handsome. Nothing like the ominous cult leader attire you dreaded might be his fate. It's like you're falling for him all over again. Is that really you? You glance at the restaurant, the same one you used to visit with him and the others back in 2007. Yes, it's me. It's been a while, hasn't it? He's in front of you now, reaching out, his hands wrapping around your wrist. He breathes in sharply before releasing you, his eyes searching yours. You feel the weight of those 6 years in his expression, your disappearance. It changed him. How have you... 6 years. I've been looking for you for 6 years. Where have you been? You just vanished. I didn't want to leave. It just happened. He laughs, but it's cold, bitter. How does something like that just happen? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Try me. You glance around, discomfort prickling at your senses. This isn't the place for the kind of conversation you need to have. Somewhere quieter, more private would be better. Part of me wants to say the cafe, but the other part of me wants to say the park. So let's go to the park. Oh. No, we're going to my... It doesn't matter what I say, we're going to his place. The tone is final, leaving no room for argument. There's an edge to his voice, something sharp and unrelenting that sends a shiver down your spine. Geto, is everything all right? You ran off. A middle-aged woman with a line of stitches running across her forehead approaches, her gaze shifting between you two. Geto barely acknowledges her, his gaze fixed on you, as if afraid you'll disappear if he looks away. Yeah, she's an old friend. The woman's gaze lingers, assessing the situation with quiet curiosity. I have to go now, Miss Suzuki. Sorry. No, it's fine. I should be the one apologizing for inviting myself to your lunch. They bid each other a quick farewell, bowing slightly in unison before she steps back. Geto places a firm hand on your lower back. Come. Yes, sir! I sure will do that. Say less. He guides you towards a sleek black bike parked nearby, his touch gentle yet insistent. Who's she? A neighbor. You glance back as Geto leads you away, the woman remaining still in the quiet street. His pace quickens, urging you to keep up. We're going back to Geto's place. My god. So you're telling me you came from the future through the mirror of echoes to change the past, and now you're going to disappear again soon? Yes. He shakes his head, letting out a harsh laugh, but there's no humor in it. Do you actually believe what you're saying? Geto, don't call me that. He cuts you off sharply, his voice like a whip cracking the stillness. His eyes narrow, gaze burning into you. You disappeared for 6 years. 6. I searched everywhere for you. Every time I thought I caught a glimpse of you, every time I heard your name, I felt this tiny flicker of hope, only for it to be crushed over and over again. You made yourself a part of my life, and then you just vanished. Do you have any idea what that did to me? And now you show up, out of nowhere, talking about time travel, cursed mirrors, and disappearing again like it's nothing? You really think I'm supposed to believe that? You really think that this makes up for anything? You left me with nothing, and now you expect me to just accept it? His voice cracks at the last words, the anger not fully hiding the pain underneath. His eyes met yours, the depth of his hurt clear now. His words come softer, but they're no less heavy. I waited for you. For years. I waited, and now you're telling me you're leaving again? He steps closer, his voice dropping to a whisper, the edge of something darker curling around his words. If you're going to do this, if you're going to break me again, at least call me Suguru. You swallow hard, heart aching as you see the desperation in his gaze. Suguru, I know none of this makes sense to you. I wish I could explain it better. I didn't want this. I never wanted to hurt you. Then why did you? It's a great question. His voice is strained, filled with a mix of confusion and hurt. You want to tell him more, explain everything, but you know it won't make a difference. He won't understand, not now, maybe not ever. You let out a long sigh, feeling the futility of it all. I'm sorry, I need to rest. My head is fuzzy. His gaze softens a little, the tension in the room easing, but the pain lingers in his eyes. All right, we can talk tomorrow. I'll take you to Shoko. She can help. You nod meekly, knowing there won't be a tomorrow for you here. Geto doesn't need you in his life anymore. Not after everything. Your disappearance hurt him once, and you can't do it again. But you know you have to. He guides you to the guest room, a suite, spacious and comfortable. You take a shower, the warm water soothing your aching body, but it does nothing for the ache in your chest. You lay down on the bed, staring up at the ceiling. You need to leave during the night. I just got back, Pookie Bear. Why can't I spend some time? The clock banks at 3 a.m. The apartment is eerily silent, and your heart pounds as you carefully turn the doorknob. You ease the door open, wincing at every creak, and glance nervously toward the dark living room. Nothing but shadows. You take a deep breath and step out onto the room, each footfall slow and measured. Your fingers tremble as you reach for the door's lock. The click of it unlocking echoes loudly, far louder than it should. Suddenly, a screeching noise pierces the silence, making your heart lurch violently. A curse forms at the door, dark and sinister. You stumble back, eyes wide as it vanishes. I knew you'd try to leave. I'm sorry. Apparently I have to. It's not me. It's the writing. I wouldn't do that personally. You whip around, and there he is, Geto, standing just inside the living room, his tall frame bathed in the low, warm light of the lamp he's just turned on. The lamp. He turned the lamp on. Not that he's turned on. The lamp. The lamp, guys. He steps towards you. The light casts long, sinister shadows across the room. Did you really think I wouldn't notice? His words make your stomach drop. His eyes are dark, and there's something unsettling about the way he's watching you, an intensity that wasn't there before. He takes another step forward, the tension between you suffocating. You take a step back, pressing yourself against the door, trying to keep your voice steady. It's better this way. I don't have much time. Enough with that. His voice cuts through yours, sharp and dismissive. Just tell me why you left and why you want to leave again. I want the truth. I wasn't lying before. I already told you about the mirror, but you won't listen. He doesn't respond right away. Instead, he steps even closer, towering over you, his gaze locking onto yours. The look in his eyes, something raw and possessive, sends a chill down your spine. You're not leaving. You blink, heart racing. What? You heard me. You're not leaving. Your heart stutters. He's so different, so intensely focused on you. How did he become like this? What happened while you were gone? Did you somehow cause this? Suguru, I'm sorry if I hurt you. I never wanted to leave in the first place. Then don't leave now. You don't understand. No, you don't understand. His hand slams against the door beside your head, caging you in, his body looming over yours. His voice drops to a whisper. I won't lose you again. You're staying here, with me. I don't care what you think is going to happen. He leans in, his face inches from yours. I'll keep you here if I have to. Possessive! My goodness. You stare up at him, your mind spinning. He's not the same man you left behind. The darkness in his voice, the unrelenting intensity in his gaze, it sends a shiver down your spine. But there's something deeper inside you, something that's always loved him, that inexplicably drawn to him now despite the anger in his words. What happened to you? You. Now that right there would, I don't know, the simplicity and just the you folding immediately. His voice is raw, laced with emotion that you can't quite place. You happened to me. The silence that follows is thick with unspoken words, emotions tangled in the tension between you two. You search in his eyes, but behind the intensity lies something deeper, something that makes your heart ache, grief, perhaps, or the weight of lost time. You realize that this isn't something you can fix, not with words, not with explanations. Maybe it's the price you've paid for tampering with the past, for trying to rewrite his story. Your chest tightens as you step closer, closing the space between you. Slowly, you wrap your arms around him, pulling him into a hug. His body stiffens against yours, as if he wasn't expecting the touch. You feel his heart hammering beneath his chest, the rhythm chaotic, as though he's barely holding it together. I'm so sorry, Suguru. I truly am. After what feels like forever, his arms come up, wrapping around you, pulling you tight against him. There's a desperation in the way that he holds you, like he's afraid you'll vanish if he lets go. I thought I'd never get to hold you like this. His breath is warm against your ear, sending a shiver down your spine. You stand there, wrapped in each other's arms, the air around you humming with everything left unsaid. Then, almost unconsciously, his hand moves lower, trailing slowly down your back until his fingers brush against your hip. A gasp slips from your lips, sharp and breathy. You stiffen, your body responding immediately to that subtle yet intimate touch. Your mind whirls with a flood of memories and desires, all those feelings you'd kept locked away for so long now bubbling to the surface. You'd spent years in the original timeline wanting this, wanting him, dreaming of what it could feel like to be touched by him, to be held so close you could feel his heartbeat against yours. And now, here he is, touching you, holding you. Everything you ever wanted, yet thought you could never have. All those suppressed desires are rising to the surface like a tidal wave threatening to pull you under. Geto freezes, his fingers hovering hesitantly over your skin. You can't help the way your body arches closer, the way you're trembling in his embrace. He can feel it all. Okay, now it's getting a little spicy. I'ma stay. He pulls back just enough to look at you, eyes dark and searching. There's something raw in his gaze, a mix of disbelief and hope, like he's afraid to trust what's happening but can't help himself. Slowly, he lets his fingers brush against your hip, again, firmer this time, sliding lower with a deliberate intent. Deliberation! Is it getting hot in here, chat? It's getting a little warm. I'm going to turn off my heater. Your eyes flutter shut as a soft, breathless moan escapes your lips. The sound sends a jolt through him, a realization that makes his heart race. You want this too? Geto, I was the one with the crush first, man. Obviously. His words are laced with an uncertainty, like he's still trying to wrap his mind around the fact that you're here, that you want him the same way he's wanted you for so long. I got you beat, buddy. I had a crush on you first. It wasn't until I was gone that you loved me, so... Yes. The words slip out and you see something snap in his gaze. Before you can say anything more, his lips crash down onto yours, hard and desperate. It's a kiss filled with all the longing, all the frustration he's been holding back. I feel this music needs to change to be something a bit more romantic sounding. But it's the game's music. I trust maybe it'll change. His hands are everywhere, roaming over your body as if trying to make up for all the lost time. He kisses you like he's starving, like he's afraid you'll vanish if he doesn't hold on to you tight enough. You kiss him back with just as much intensity, fingers tangling in his hair, pulling him closer. You can feel his desperation in every touch, every kiss, the way his body presses against yours like he's trying to meld your very souls together. Years. I've wanted you for years. His words are a low growl against your lips, sending shivers down your spine. You moan into the kiss, your body melting against his. You've never thought this moment would come, never thought you'd get to have him like this, but now, with him so close, the temptation is too strong to resist. He kisses you again, harder this time, more possessive. His hands roam your body with a hunger that sets every nerve aflame. Sometimes he pulls you back just to look at you, like he still can't believe you're here, real, and tangible. And then, he's kissing you again, harder, almost bruising, like he's terrified you'll disappear. His hands are everywhere, your waist, your thighs, your chest. He's not just touching you, he's claiming every inch of you. Wowee. Oh my goodness. Lord. When he finally pulls you up, he takes you to his bed. He looms over you, eyes dark with need. With one hand, he pins your wrist above your head. His other hand makes quick work of your clothes, sliding fabric off your shoulders and down your body, leaving you almost bare beneath him. He sits back briefly, gaze sweeping over you with a raw, almost possessive-like hunger before he yanks off his own shirt, tossing it aside without a second thought. Good Lord. Okay. You're going to take everything I give you. No running, no hiding. Oh my goodness. Chat, this is so awkward to read out loud. His voice is low, a promise, as he licks a slow line up your neck, then bites down gently on your skin, marking you as his. You're mine. Say it. I need to hear you say it. Of course I'm going to fold. I'm yours, Sugita. He smiles, a dark, satisfied smile. He said the thing. He said the thing. Chat, he said the thing. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I want to scream. The hours blur together until you can hardly remember where you end and he begins. He's relentlessly improving his claim over you, pushing you to your limits until you're breathless and trembling beneath him. Oh, goody Lord. Gojo? Why's Gojo here? Anyway. Geto and Gojo stand in the doorway, watching their kohai sleep, the early morning light spilling softly into the dark room. We're not in school anymore. Don't call me kohai. It's weird. We're adults now. It really is her. Gojo's voice is uncharacteristically quiet, his usual playful tone absent. But her cursed energy is strange. I noticed it when we were students, but now it's clearer. There's this weird pattern to it, like it's being sucked away. To where? Further than I can see from here. Is it a curse? No, nothing like that. It doesn't feel like a curse at all. If I had to guess, maybe a cursed object. Geto's brow furrow. Could she have been telling the truth after all? The mirror of echoes? The time travel? Her disappearance? It sounded like a desperate excuse. But now, standing here, something gnaws at him. Could she really be running out of time? Can you follow the trail? Yeah, but I don't know how long it'll take to find the object. It might be much further away than we think. I'll stay here with her. You go check. Gojo shifts slightly, his head tilting down as if he's studying Geto more closely, despite the bandages hiding his eyes. Then, slowly, a smirk curls at his lips, his tone dipping into something teasing, almost mocking. Sounds like you're trying to get rid of me, Suguru. He leans in a little closer, his voice lowering to a conspiratorial whisper. Eager to act on those fantasies of yours? You've already locked her in here, haven't you? Kinky. Shut up. She shifts in her sleep, a soft murmur escaping her lips, and both men freeze. Her breathing deepens again, and she remains still. Get out of here before she wakes up. Aw, but I want to chat with her too. I miss my little kohai. Get out. Gojo throws his full weight against Geto as he walks towards the door, making it harder to shove him out. The bastard's always been like this. Difficult, even in the smallest of moments. Geto forces him into the living room, but his eyes keep flickering back to her. Just before he shuts the door, he lingers, letting his gaze trace the line of her face, memorizing her if she might vanish the moment he looks away. For 6 long years, she was a ghost in his life, a painful memory that haunted his every thought. She had vanished without a trace, and now, she's back. He needed Gojo to confirm it wasn't some cruel illusion, that she's real. If she's telling the truth, if time really is running out for them, no, he won't think about that. He won't let it happen. He'll fix this. Hell yeah! Fix my shit! It's almost afternoon when you walk out of the bedroom. Geto's voice reaches you, low and tense. What do you mean it's going outside of Japan? Can't you go there? It sounds like he's talking on the phone. You watch him for a moment, your heart heavy with the knowledge that you might not have much time left. You don't want to leave him behind. You need to use foresight to see if the future you're from, I think they messed it up, you're from, this timeline still managed to fix any of this. Carefully, you sit down on the ground, steadying your breath. You need to be strategic and not drain too much cursed energy. Taking a deep breath, you activate your curse technique. The familiar sensation washes over you, pulling your consciousness towards the possible futures. Normally, you can see weeks ahead, but this time all you see is darkness, thick and all-consuming, spreading across every future path like a void. It's closing in faster than you anticipated. Panic claws at your chest. The sound of rushing water echoes in your mind like a distant warning. The darkness is already close, threatening to devour everything. Suddenly, you hear your name, muffled and distant, as if underwater. Then a hand grips your arm, grounding you. You blink your eyes open, and Geto is there, kneeling in front of you, his eyes wide with fear. You were disappearing. You nod, your voice weak, barely more than a whisper. Yeah, like I told you would happen. I tried to use foresight to find a way to fix this, but I can't see anything. There's only darkness in all my futures. His eyes widen, disbelief mixing with something far deeper. Are you really from the future? A small, humorless chuckle escapes you, though it offers no comfort. Yes, from 2017. He stares at you, his mind racing as if he's only now putting the pieces together. What happened in 2017? You didn't tell him before, but now, as he asks, he deserves to know. In my timeline, you become a curse user. You announced a terroristic attack in Tokyo and Kyoto. Gojo wanted me to use the Mirror of Echoes to predict your moves, but I found out I could go back in time with it instead. He stiffens, shock flickering across his face, disbelief clouding his gaze. His lips part like he's about to speak, but no words come out. He just stares at you, as if trying to reconcile this version of himself with what you're saying. I always believed things would be different if you had support after Amina's death. I took a chance, and I guess I was right. He's silent for a long time, When he finally speaks, his voice is quieter, more fragile, as if the weight of the realization is too much to bear. You did this without knowing the consequences? Sacrificing yourself? You did all of this because of me? Your heart aches as you nod, the words you've held back for so long finally spilling out. Yes. Another pause. He searches your face, looking for an answer to the question he's afraid to ask. Why? You take a deep breath, your voice steady despite the trembling inside. Because I love you, Suguru. I always did. His breath catches, shaky, as if he's been hit with something he wasn't prepared for. Without warning, he leans forward, wrapping his arms around you, pulling you close in a desperate, almost fragile hug. His grip tightens as if he's trying to hold you in place, to stop you from slipping away. You did all of this for me, and I didn't even know. You offer a bittersweet smile. You know now. I hope you live a good life. Do it for me. He shakes his head, his eyes dark with determination. We'll find a way to fix this. I'm not losing you again. But you can feel it. Your cursed energy is flickering, faltering. You don't have much time. You close your eyes, drawing in a deep breath as you focus on the last of your energy reserves, pushing back the encroaching darkness. When you look at him again, Geto's expression softens. He leans in, his voice breaking through the silence. I love you too. It's not a confession, it's a promise. He holds you close, and time seems to melt away. Hours pass in the quiet comfort of each other's presence. Now, Geto sits in the chair before you, his broad shoulders relaxed as you gently comb through his long, dark hair. He leans back, eyes closed, a rare expression of peace on his face as you work. The brush moves in steady strokes, your fingers trailing softly along his scalp. You take your time, memorizing every curve, every strand. It feels intimate, almost sacred. Asked about the girls, because we saved them, and they're precious. They're in school now. Since I'm constantly on missions, they live with Megami and Tsukumi, Fushiguro, Satoru's proteges. God, it's hard to speak, guys. They have governess, so they're all well taken care of. The conversation flows, easy and natural, and for the first time in what feels like forever, you feel a lightness in your chest. Everything is working out. Your sacrifice wasn't in vain. You glance at Geto, who catches you smiling. Why are you smiling? Just happy. You cuddle together in bed, your head resting on his chest as he holds you close, but your strength is fading. You cough, and when you pull your hand away, you see blood smeared across your palm. Geto sits up immediately, panic flashing in his eyes. Oh, that's a really good expression. I should have taken you to Shoko. You shake your head, your voice barely a whisper now. It's okay. You lift your head, meeting his lips with yours in a soft, lingering kiss. But there's a finality in it. A goodbye wrapped in a touch. Something you wish you didn't have to give. Goodbye, Suguru. You are your own light. Always remember that. Darkness begins to creep in your vision, swallowing the room, the bed, and his face in a slow, inevitable wave. You feel your cursed energy draining, the pull of the void dragging you under. But Geto isn't ready to let you go. He refuses. With furious determination, he summons curses around you. He calls them forth, trying to bind you to this world, using their powers to stop the unraveling. You can hear him muttering, his voice desperate, pleading, commanding the curses to keep you anchored. But it's no use. No matter how many curses he summons, how desperately he tries to contain you, it's all slipping away. You feel his arms tightening around you, but they're passing through, as though you're made of smoke. He clings to you, trembling as he watches you disappear before his eyes. No, please. His voice breaks, filled with raw anguish, but the darkness takes you, enveloping everything. You try to speak, to say something, anything, but the words don't come. Your voice is lost in the void, just like you. Weak, trapped in the endless darkness, you call out, but no one answers. The end? The end? Hello? A tape comes out of the TV. She got purple hair like me. You grab it. You have a feeling you should give it to someone. Hey, yo, wait, what? Hey, yo, what? What is... Hello? What? Wait a damn minute. We're still playing the same game, right? What? Huh? Lou, where's the essence of the triad passion? I can't find it anywhere. Oh, hey, you're back. Come, let's have a talk. I'm so fucking confused right now. What just happened? You return the VHS to her, and she smiles at you. Thanks. How was it? I hope you enjoyed the tape. I tried some different ingredients this time. Welcome aboard our ship, the Emperor's Conquest. I'm Kaiwei, the captain. What are these tapes? They allow you to connect to AUs, aka alternate universes. They're made with ingredients we gather on our travels, like slow burn embers and cliché caramel. How do you choose the ingredients? The ingredients are selected by me and the crew. If you'd like to participate in the creation of the tapes, you can join us. As a crew member, you'll get access to exclusive work in progresses, and even have the chance to participate in tapes creation. Just talk to Lou, and he'll guide you. What's inside the building? That's where we ask the smut gods to bless the tapes. The full blessing version contains a lot more spice. If you want to witness the blessing, head over there and say a prayer. If you'd like the smut gods to give you a preview of the full blessings before you decide, you can ask them as well. They're pretty nice, even a bit mischievous at times. Which ingredients are used for the next tape? I'm not sure yet. The crew members will be meeting soon to decide. We'll see. The travel logs will update once the decision is made. That's all for now. Sure thing, darling. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Thank you for being on this journey with us. What? The tape inside the cauldron is blank, surface shimmering with an almost ethereal glow as if pulsing with anticipation. Ah! Wow. There's a little doggy. Oh my god, the dog is the... That's so cute! Wow, this is insanity. This is the building for the smut gods. I'm a little afraid. I'm curious, but a little... As you enter the temple, you're enveloped by the scent of incense, which wraps around you like a warm embrace. The air hums with an electric energy that every corner seems to pulsate with a promise of passion, drawing you deeper to its embrace. Above you, the statues loom, their expressions frozen in a timeless display of mirth and serenity. Despite the stillness of stone, there's a vibrancy to their features, as if they could wake up at any moment and grant you... I don't even know how to fucking pronounce that word. Hold on. I'm not gonna make a fool of myself trying to pronounce this word, so we're gonna figure it out. L-A-S-C... yeah. Okay. Yes, that's the word, but I need to... How do I pronounce it?
Lascivious.
Lascivious. Lascivious, gotcha. Grant you with lascivious knowledge, horny knowledge, or endless pleasure. Chat, I'm a little afraid, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little scared. Pray for a preview, pray for the full blessing. I can't do this. Not on stream. This is... How do I get out of here? Okay. Well, you know, that sure was interesting. The character looks like me, which is crazy. She's got the purple hair and the bangs. I didn't make a character creation of anything. You can't go back now. What a bummer of an ending. I mean, it's fucking fantastic. The writing was incredible. It was super, super fucking good. I really enjoyed it a lot. Still sad, though. An incomplete recipe. 2 cheer drops of forbidden love, a strand of enemies to lovers thread, 3 drops of mutual pining essence, and 1 sprig of miscommunication herb. At the bottom of the page, a handwritten note adds, "Warning, handle with care. May cause extreme slow burns." Slow burns are always nice. Collection of small potions. Some of the labels say slow burn embers, adversary amorous essence, bondage balm, werewolf pheromones. Maybe it's better if you stop reading. Maybe. Box filled with blank VHS tapes. What a unique way to end a game. That's so cool. You wake up in the real world, quote unquote, where they make these scenarios. How fun. Okay. Let's go back to the title. Okay, what a good game. The music is really good. The art is really good. I wonder. Okay, so the person, and I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing this, the Kaiwei. I definitely want to look more into what they do because the art is stunning, the story writing is stunning, the music is really good. I loved the pacing of it. It didn't feel terribly cringe. It didn't feel forced. Like, it felt good. It was nice. It was a nice experience. It got a little steamy weemy there, and well, as you can see, there's some more stuff that you could interact with as well. So, how fun. I'm gonna take a quick break and then I will move on to probably some Voices of the Void for the next hour. But I'm gonna take a quick break, take a quick bathroom break. So I will definitely be right back before I get that situated. Yeah, I'll be right back. It may help if I unmute myself. Alright. Let's load up some good old Voices of the Void. Game capture.
Oh, fiddlesticks. What now?
Alright, let's close out that one. Let's see.
Oh, fiddlesticks. What now?
There. Sorry, I'm doing a game border real quick. Let's get at that and do that. There. What for me? Okay. Update play. Okay. Let me change my Voice of the Void stream thing real quick. Alright, let's edit. What was I doing in Voices? I don't even remember. Voices of the Void. We can keep it at just chatting. There. Alright. Oh, shit. I forgot the zombie curver was still after me. It's at 86. Where did this flatbread come from? Was it in my inventory? Huh. I'm back on the void, baby! Back on the void is right. Back on it. Wait. There we go. Forgot all my shit got thrown around, so have to do a little bit of redecorating. This screwdriver. Right there. A clean jar full of elk. Right there. Stickers, because I love those. Oh, my chocolat. My chocolat au café. Damn it. Oh, my soda cans. Hi, Dave. Dave the pigeon. Password changer. Oh, you know what? I should probably change all the passwords. So some aliens don't gank on me. I changed my border to a simpler one. Does it look okay? I found that there's a simpler one that I can use where it's just like a nice simple game border. Oop. Speaking of, the fuck you guys near. Cool. I didn't expect the last game to... Oh hey, the lip of this is red now. That's nice. I didn't expect the last game to play out as long as it did. Good game though. I like the people that made that. They put a lot of effort into it. It's nice. Notepad. Microfiber's in there. The last game I played. It's good. I'll have to check out the people that made it. I think they probably made some other games as it seems. The art style and everything. Well dang, where have you been? It was that dating sim. Oh, my pots have dirt in them now. Alright, there's my hook. Bonk. Yeah, it was the Jujutsu Kaisen dating sim. It's very good. Where am I gonna put this thing? Probably over here in this corner. Well, the Krampus event was nice while it lasted. Sad it's over. Okay. That should be done. Oh, almost. Okay. Guess it just... What time is it? Actually, I don't even have to worry about it anymore. Because Krampus is gone. I don't have to worry about the time anymore. I should see my transformers though. Oof. TR2. I didn't like that sound. That sounded like something's in my vents. I have several knives. I will kill a bitch. My hot dog bun. My ammo box. I wonder if I can use that. Boop. Okay, so my lights don't go out. I'm going to go to the transformer and fix it right quick. Phew. Oh fuck. Didn't beat it. $20. Oh shit. Where is my damn... What the shit balls? Do I have my keys? Where are my keys? There they are. Oh, is it just out in the front? Not quite. Damn, what's it all the way over here? The sound of the water is so loud. Come on. My god, how far is it? What the fuck? Where did I... Why is this thing all the way over here? Oh, I left a zombie cursor at it, that's why. Ouch. Can I... There it is. What the shit? I can see it, but I can't see it. You know what? I have bigger fish to fry. Eating an MRE will give me some sort of... Did not. It is so dark. I have no batteries in my flashlight. Can't see shit. That's okay. Running. That wisp scared me. Actually, that thing is bad. That thing is bad. Ow, Kel, come on, man. Running through the dark. Running through the dark. I'm at least able to pause. Yeah, I can't. Let me make my game window just a bit bigger. There. That light thing can't see me or it will fuck me up. Ugh. I think it sees me. I think it sees me. I think it sees me. Maybe it doesn't. Fuck you guy wants me really bad though. Okay. Back home. Hopefully. I can't see anything, so this is making it really difficult. But follow the streetlights. Base is this way. Yippee. Damn, did my lights go out? Where's the eye roll emoji? There we go. Well, I can't run, but that's okay. I'm already at home. Alright, before I get jumped, bedtime. There. Bed time. Mm-hmm. Heck yeah, getting a full day's sleep. Probably won't be able to get a whole lot done playing today, but still got the rest of the week. Man, it's so nice just to sleep. Okay. 99.9. Heck yeah, dog. Heck yeah. Temperature's fine, right? Yeah. Temperature's barely even registering anything. Time to process this puppy. Alright. And I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have the report finds turned on, so... Uh-oh. Oh, that'll do its thing. That's a weird color scheme. That's really interesting. The heck? 9. Oh, there's something near my place right now. So that's cool. What is that? Is that right next to me? I think that's... No. Oh, that's that. Is there something out there? Oh, it's the obelisk. That's what it is. Okay. And this thing is doing weird stuff. I think that's just the cursor, though. It's interesting that it's changing colors. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Do, 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 mm-mm. Oh, okay. Sensor error. That's fine, I guess. Big signal, big signal. Aha. Should go to TR3 as well, but maybe I should kill that Kerper first. This bitch ass tried to get out. Shit. Just throwing the shit out of batteries. You know me. Does this have anything? It does. Alright. The way that his head bobs around is neat. What if he's doing it because I'm a little hurt? Maybe. There we go. Leave the 700, so it's probably not going to be up. Alright. Very curious as to what that could be. Satellite maybe? Yeah, it looks like it might be a satellite or some sort of flying object. That's almost done. Alright. Shit. No. Woohoo. This picture, I think he changed that recently. Okay, time's up. Yes, is this a mushroom? It is. Cool. Alright, I know my damn thing is over here. I'll drag that stupid ass curver so I can rid him once and for all. There's dumbasses. Hey, zombie curver. You're really trying to get out of there, huh? Oh. Oops. You better watch that fucking knife, curver. I'll run your ass over. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bitch. Run you the fuck over. Uh-oh. Come on, man. This is not the time for this shit. Where's my sky? I can't see. It's the fucking void. I'm the voices of the void. God damn it. Alright. Ow, you bitch. Alright, let me heal myself real quick. Someone took away my sky. God damn it. Shh, took it away from me. I was trying to go and fucking grr. Alright, zombie curver. Since I have no sky right now, now I do. What a strange sequence of events. No, I don't. Ouch. I didn't mean to. Can I just grab the... Can I just grab it? Aha, now you're stuck, stupid. Can I? There. Alright, come on, you bastard. Motherfucker, slow as shit. My god, the zombie curver, how's it expected fucking get anybody? There he is. Hey! Yeah, don't you fucking... dumb bitch. Alright, bud, come on now. I did the smoothest jump in the West. Come on, fucker. Come on. No, you fucking cunt. Woo! Yep. Come all the way in. Come all the way in. All the way in. You stupid mother... There we go. Hey! Keep that shit closed. Motherfucker. Stay in there. There we go. Got him this time. You little asshole. I've had to do this twice now. Can you believe that? It's crazy that I already had to do it once, but I'm doing it twice. Yeah, let's get some fuel from you. I don't know if it's because I left him to die in here last time. Or maybe I just have to watch him. So he doesn't despawn or something. Because he takes so long to die. Yeah, I'm glad because it is constant. Constant blood. My goodness. I have a mannequin in there too, so they're just both on fire in there. I'm hoping that with me being here, like it'll prevent it from happening again. I guess I'm just gonna have to keep my Kerfer inside for a while. Cause I lost my Kerfer, found him with the zombie Kerfer. I got him into the furnace, killed him. I let my Kerfer go out because it was safe again, and then the zombie Kerfer was back. Like, in the same way as it was before. Not that it, like, respawned somewhere else. Like, it was in the ground and everything. Like, the whole event started over again. So I don't understand. So I'm hoping that, like, watching, like, keeping an eye on it so it doesn't, like, potentially despawn or anything. Because it's quite unlucky to get that event twice back to back. See, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was also a one-time event as well. Because, I mean, it's like a story event. Well, not really a story, but you know what I mean. It's an event. But I don't know. I guess the nuke can happen a couple of times, too, so I don't know. So I'm just gonna wait here, and as the zombie Kerfer dies... till it burns, gives me some gas. I'm gonna back up just a little bit. That furnace is quite loud. He's still there though, I guess. I heard splash on it. I think the alien pissed my pants. Real. In fact, my chair, when I got back in the last stream, there was a damn skelebones. Ay, ay, ay. He's so strong, too. Here, have a stab at me. Still alive. Getting some good gas from it, though. Tools to break boxes with. I don't think so. Uh-oh. No, I have not. Is that the one with the duende on the toilet? I have not seen that one yet. I really want to, though. It seems so goofy. I don't think it's actually a Skibbity toilet event. I think it's the duende on the toilet event, which is really fucking funny. I really want to see that. I'm trying so hard to kill this fucker. Yeah, I don't think this game has that much brain rot in it. I'm sorry, what? And tell him to get the report? That's really funny. Ay, ay, ay. Cool. Gotcha. If this damn... Oh my god. This Kerfer is gonna take forever. I just want to make sure he's dead, though. I really would rather, I'd rather make sure it's dead, though, so I don't have to keep dealing with that event. Is it... Ugh, it's hard. That's insane. Oh my god, is it dead? Oh my god, is it dead? Got so much gas for that. Thank God it's gone. Hopefully it stays gone this time, in fact. Saving that shit. I don't have much time on the stream left. Probably about 10 more minutes. So I guess I'll spend that time doing nuts and signals. It is a satellite. Oh wait, that's a spaceship. Huh. Seems I may be getting a visitor soon. Okay, very indiscernible right now. But you know, I'm a cool guy. Do I have a drive in my pocket? I do. Got a drive in my pocket. Drive in my pocket. Bonk. Outside the front door? I don't think so. Like underneath the map itself? Cause I do know about that one. Is it the troll face or yeah, the troll face. Yeah. So I did see that. When Bustin' Beast was still when he was first playing, because he's the one who introduced me to this game. When he was doing his playthrough, was it you that found out about yeah, I think you were cleaning and accidentally just ended up underneath the map. And you were like, oh, well, this is crazy. Such a funny little thing. It's fun to see underneath the map though, as it like progresses and stuff. The troll face and then the little note on the ground that says Le Secret. So goofy. It's fun though. I like little stuff like that. It just adds to the game. It's nice for the creator to have fun with the game and everything. Alright. I suppose I will do up the rest of this. And then I will, yeah, there is, I don't remember what triggered the event, and it wasn't me who did the event, but I knew of the event. Pretty spooky. Asteroid. Nothing on the asteroid. Alright, let's see what's on this. The Backrooms would be a fun game to play. Yet another daggum asteroid. That's all I'm getting here lately. Asteroid, asteroid, asteroid. This is a dwarf planet. No text. Sounds very windy though. Oh. Is that the ship again? I just got that signal. Wait. Do I have level 3 yet? No, I don't. Right? No, I didn't think so. Wait. Give me that back. Yeah. Get what? Okay, maybe not. What? That looks a little different from what the other one looked like. Bunch of numbers. Dial up. They're hooking up to the internet. Yeah, I want to see. Oh yeah, it is the same one, just a different look. What a horrendous sound. Thank you. I was wondering, I was like, I'm pretty sure that did something, but I couldn't remember exactly what it did. Wow. So cool. I don't know what it's for, but I like it. Also weird that it stopped halfway. Ah, brakes sometimes gotcha. There we go. I guess if I try to zoom up on it, it probably breaks the line work. Yeah. Cool. I don't know what the, like I said, I don't know what the significance of that is, but it's neat to look at. Alright. Boop. More stuff near me, I'm sure. I'm sure there is. There likes to be stuff near me. Alright. Boop. Alright, change the polarity. Alright, 95. I don't know what the S is, but the A is ammo. I have 6 ammo. Haven't been able to figure out what the S is for, though. Why am I going by ones? Tens. Yeah, I noticed that ever since I picked up the, not quite the gun, but the ammo for it, whether it's the dart gun or the actual ammo, it's been on my screen ever since. So I have 6 out of 6 ammo. But I don't know what the S could be. I don't know if it's strength or... I don't know. Maybe it's my sanity. Because that's real shot. Or I guess Kells is real shot. I might. Let's see. A lot of stuff in my inventory. Got my welder's mask. That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. That also didn't do anything. Huh. Well, where did the rest of that go? Not really sure what any of that does, but it feels nice to have it on. Alright, that do its thing. Yep. I did that for now. We're coming up on 3 hours, so I think that's gonna be it for today. I'm getting a little sleepy. The first game that we played was really fun. I was really into it. May check out some more stuff by them. I do have VODs set to save now and automatically publish, so this should be on there just after I finish streaming. But thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for spending time with me today. Gosh, I am sleepy. It's Tuesdays are the worst. I'm always so sluggish on Tuesdays. But I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their day, night, whatever you have, wherever you are. And join me back tomorrow, same time. I'm not sure what I'm gonna play yet. I might look through some things on itch and, pick a couple of things from there, and maybe it'll be like a nice variety stream of sorts. Not really quite sure yet. But, anyway, thank you guys so much. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.